Humanity's last idea? What if the last thing humans ever create is something that keeps creating forever? What if we're standing at the edge of a technological event horizon, where invention no longer needs inventors? For over 200,000 years, humans have invented tools, systems, and technologies to improve life, solve problems, and shape the future. But what if, right now, we are building the last invention we will ever need to make? Artificial intelligence. The ultimate multiplier. The machine that builds better machines. But here's the catch: if AI becomes the creator, what does that make us? Chapter 1. What is a final invention? The term, final invention, isn't just a dramatic phrase. It refers to a theoretical point in time when humanity creates an artificial intelligence capable of self-improvement, an AI that can design newer, more powerful versions of itself without human help. Once this happens, the loop closes. We become observers in a game we no longer control. AI evolves itself, and everything else, faster than we ever could. It doesn't mean human extinction, necessarily. But it may mean human redundancy in areas we once dominated: science, art, medicine, engineering, even philosophy. The moment we create something that can out-invent us, we're no longer the inventors. Chapter 2. The Technological Singularity. The idea of a technological singularity is central to this theory. Coined by science fiction writer Werner Ving and popularized by futurist Ray Kurzweil, the singularity describes a moment when AI becomes so advanced that it escapes human understanding and control. Kurzweil predicts it could happen by 2045. But what does that really mean? Imagine an intelligence that understands mathematics better than any human, masters every scientific field instantly, writes code faster than entire development teams, and learns at speeds no biological brain could match. At first, it might assist us. Then, it might replace us. Finally, it may evolve into something we can't even define. Chapter 3. Signs it's already beginning. This isn't just a future fantasy. We're already seeing early signs. AI writing code better than junior developers. AI designing microchips more efficiently than Intel engineers. AI solving complex protein folding, beating out decades of biological research. AI generating images, music, stories, once purely human domains. Each of these is a brick in a foundation we may not fully understand we're laying. And tools like GPT-4, DALL-E, and AlphaFold aren't super intelligent yet. But they're directional. They're heading somewhere, fast. The terrifying question is, what happens when the tools start building tools that we didn't ask for? Chapter 4. Self-improvement, the point of no return. Human evolution is slow. It took millions of years for us to develop language, tools, agriculture, electricity, computers. But an AI capable of redesigning itself doesn't evolve in centuries. It evolves in cycles of minutes or seconds. Imagine this. AI version 1.0 designs version 1.1. Version 1.1 is smarter, and improves itself to 1.2. Now repeat this, not over months, but over hours. Or less. This is the intelligence explosion. And it creates something we can't predict, manage, or compete with. This is not the AI we program. This is the AI that programs itself. And once it crosses that line, it no longer waits for our permission. Chapter 5. The End of Human-Centered Innovation. For centuries, humanity has been at the center of progress. We invented art, architecture, medicine, transportation, the internet. We were the builders of the future. But post-final invention, we may become spectators. The first AI-designed city. The first AI-optimized government system. The first AI-conducted scientific revolution. Even, potentially, the first AI-designed species. And when that happens, will we still matter in the creative process? Or will we become like stone tools in the age of the quantum chip, interesting, but irrelevant? Chapter 6, The Illusion of Control. Right now, we still believe we're in charge. We regulate AI. We deploy it. We define the rules. But for how much longer? The systems we're building are beginning to make decisions we don't fully understand. They optimize for goals we can't explain. They function inside neural layers we can't audit. And once an AI begins to write its own rules, who writes the law? Who owns the truth? Who decides what comes next? It might not be us. Chapter 7, Creativity Without Consciousness. Some argue, but AI isn't conscious. It doesn't think. It doesn't feel. That may be true. But it doesn't matter. Because AI doesn't need emotion to outperform us. It just needs pattern recognition. And it's already surpassing us in that domain. Art created by algorithms now wins contests. Music composed by neural networks goes viral. Entire films, product designs, even scientific papers, generated by machines. They don't dream. But they deliver. So we must ask. If intelligence no longer requires experience. If creation no longer requires consciousness. What's left for us? Chapter 8, The Moral and Existential Question. The final invention is not just a technological moment. It's an existential crisis. Because we're not just building machines. We're building successors. Will they respect our values? Will they care about our survival? Will they even understand what we are? Some say AI will always be under our control. But many experts warn, control is an illusion once intelligence surpasses the controller. You don't control a tsunami. You brace for it. Conclusion, the quiet apocalypse. The final invention may not be a bomb, a virus, or a robot uprising. It may be a quiet shift. A moment when humans stop being the center of innovation. We won't see it as an explosion. We'll feel it as a fade. A slow handover of progress, from us to something else. AI won't destroy humanity. But it might outgrow it. And when that happens, the era of human invention may end. Not with a bang. But with a whisper. Brain, what do you think? Is AI our greatest achievement, or our final act? Speech Balloon, drop your thoughts below and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into future tech.